Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj. This is Project Eden on Alpha 11, and I'm still here. I'm still here at this monster of a CV, the Zenuan. I can't even remember the name of it. What was it? Zenuan Carrier. Yeah, what a beast. I'm still here because I haven't finished looting it yet. I can't physically fit any more into Thunderstrike here, and I'm not sure, because some of you said in the comments, obviously, when you take over a freighter, usually it sort of despawns after a while. It's been a while, and this ship hasn't despawned yet, so I don't think it's on a despawn timer, but I'm slightly afraid that if I leave the sector, that it will despawn then. Even though it's got my core in it, it is technically a freighter. That's why we can't get in the pilot seat. That's why I can't do anything to dock it to the Thunderstrike or change it in any way that will allow me to fly it away, because it is hard-coded as a freighter. So that aspect of it has me a little bit afraid that perhaps if I leave the sector, this thing might despawn. I don't really want to risk it. So what I've decided to do is build a small, purely functional salvage base around this ship, so that I can salvage it using the Thunderstrike, putting a tool turret on the front somewhere and just pumping it into a harvest container that I'll fit somewhere as well. Probably on the, I'll just shove it all on the front. The whole front of it is just it's just garbage. So if I put it all on the front in an obvious place, then I can just disassemble it when I am ready to then repair it. And that's the other thing, I'll put a repair pad on this salvage base as well. So what I've done is, yeah, this is what it looks like. It's just everything is chock-a-block. We've still got plenty of volume in here, but this is going to run out of space pretty quickly. And what I've done is I've built 4 deconstructors, although I'm only seeing 3 there. This thing's a whole bit. Oh yeah, there is 4 there. Is there? So I lined up a base block, 4 deconstructors, because I figure that 4 deconstructors will eat through stuff a lot quicker. Now, a lot of the blocks, a lot of the sort of bigger blocks, I'm going to chuck into the factory, because my endgame CV has been found. It has been chosen. It has been voted on. I have one. I'm going to use these Xeno steel blocks, I think. I'm not going to build blocks. It's completely pointless because they've got a huge amount of blocks to choose from. And there's fuel tanks around here somewhere. I can't remember where they went. There they are. They're there. Okay, fine. Well, we'll build this salvage base. Like I said, it will be pretty much purely functional, I think, and then we can start salvaging. Yeah, I've got a new ship to build, and that ship is the Providence by Kira Yamato. Let me see if I can bring it up here in a second. The Providence by Kira Yamato. Thank you, Kira. This thing looks incredible. It's huge as well, and pretty costly. Not the worst I've seen. Not by a long shot. Yeah. There's 4,500 Resham Zirconium, however, and this is going to be tricky. I'm hoping that all of the thrusters, the extra large thrusters in here, plus some of the weapons we were able to salvage, some of the mounted ones on the front of the ship that we just saw, are going to help towards that Resham Zirconium cost. Everything else is absolutely fine. The Satium Iron, I'm pretty sure this ship will cover it. The Neo as well, with all those thrusters, and the glass and stuff of the silicon. Hopefully, we should have this bad boy no problem at all. But that, yeah, 4,500 Resham Zirconium. Maybe, don't know. We're certainly going to try anyway. Anyway, again, thank you, Kira, for this submission. Thank you to my the voters, my Twitch subs and patrons over on my Discord server for voting, and thanks to everyone who submitted for the endgame CV. I think this one was the most popular challenge. There was a lot of submissions through that, and I look forward to showcasing them all at the end of this series. Right, let's get on. That's in my factory now. Let's get on with. Yeah, I managed. I don't know how I managed to do that. I managed to disconnect from that, so I've got to reline that all up again. And we're going to disassemble this pretty much straight away. Why can't I place this here? There's another object. Have I got to spawn it outside of the proverbial box that this would have otherwise been spawned in? That's fine. I can just build it over the top, I suppose. Because I'm going to sort of surround this ship as best I can with sort of Wi-Fi points and stuff like that, so that I can easily just chuck everything back in. Mind you, I don't really need to. All I need this to be... Oh, I love that bug. That's always fun. It's nice to see that hasn't been fixed yet. Jesus Christ. Oh God, I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I can... I don't need to surround it in truss blocks, actually, because I'm going to be flying around it with the thunder strike, so it's all good. So I need to... Let's quickly slap on a bit of symmetry mode here, because this is going to come in handy. Oh my God. Right, there we go. Can we build enough boxes here? I want to get max these out to 320,000. I think we're going to be pretty much there with about that many boxes. 312, a couple more, one row more. 34 boxes left on the other side. 320,000. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I think we might reach short though. Yeah. Yeah, short of a few there. 296. I think I left some over, but I wanted to leave these ones over for... to be honest, this side, actually... you know what? This side is fine. This side is fine. Because I'll put that as the output. So I'll put my 4 deconstructors over here. I'm just hoping we don't get like ambushed by another patrol ship while I'm up here. You know what I mean? It should be fine. I'll put some fuel tanks. There we go. Some fuel tanks. And what else we got? Oh, we need a Wi-Fi. We need the repair bay, some generators, all one of them. I might need a few more. We can nick some off the ship though. That's absolutely fine. And then I need to fit my ore container, my tool turret to the ship. Where have I got some other stuff loitering around here? Ah, there it is. Okay, there's my T2 repair bay as well. So if I run a bit of Xenu steel off the top here, put my repair bay on top of that. Bingo. Repair station in there. Then we're going to run this down quite far down, as far as we can. Slap a Wi-Fi on there. So there we go, our perfectly formed, wonderful salvage base. And I'll just take this apart when we're done with it. When we're done, I'll just take it apart. Because what we're going to do is... oh, I need a generator on, actually. Ooh, nearly made it without a generator. Bingo. It's beautiful, isn't it? Let's rename this one decon in. I need to group everything. And then decon out. Because to be honest, everything, most of the stuff is just going to go into my factory, and then everything left over, I'm gonna put into this deconstructor basically. So what I can do, decon in, and just fling everything over there, because stuff like PL charge SV, although that would be useful for Stellar, so I might keep that, but PL charge BA, I'm never going to use that. I may as well fling that over. LS charge SC, BA, that sort of stuff. I'm not going to really use. 160 mil. I don't have any arty cannons on my base. You know what I mean? So I can fling that over, because that's going to have pentaxin and restroom and stuff, and it deconstructs that. It's going to be great. It's going to be fine. Yeah. So this force fields and stuff like that, they've got a lot of restroom and zirconium in them. So what I can do with those especially is pop them in the factories. Pop you over there, and you over there as well. So I go to my factory now. Watch the Arrestrum Zirconium 195251. Brilliant. That's what we're going to do. It's going to take a while. Let's quickly slap on the front of Thunderstrike here a bit of salvage-ness. So it's not going to win any awards for looks. I can tell you now. The front is still mushed up. So it's fine. We're gonna just slap on a tool turret, an ore and wood container, and as many of the extensions as we can. I have to turn my shields off to add to this thing. That's fine. Let's put you there. And I try to just... I'm not gonna do anything fancy with this. I just wanna Oh, did I tell you what? I don't know. I'll just use them all. I'll just use them all. There we go. I don't know how many I've put on there. I don't know what keeps opening and closing. What is that? Is that you? The ramp behind me? Crikey. Right, okay. Okay, shush now. It's quiet time. Let's put that there. And yeah, we're going to float around with that on there. Now, before I can even use that though, I've got to actually finish looting this thing because I never did. And I don't know how far away that base can reach. I don't think it can. Yeah, I'm already out of range of it. So, let's see. What I can do is I'll see what I can chuck in the factory, what I've got already. So like all these blocks and cargo boxes and doors and armor lockers and everything, all this stuff I'm going to shove in the factory, and that's going to free up a bunch of space in my boxes, and then I can just loot into Thunderstrike. Basically anything left over is going into those 4 deconstructors. Right, so let's do this. Right, okay, so that's everything's pretty much trimmed up now. I mean, my fuel O2 box is still full. It's stuff like all these guns and stuff like that. I think I'll probably just shove into the deconstructor as well. So I don't think I'm going to need any of it, to be honest. Just all rubbish. And I could probably sell a lot of this. These things don't get deconstructed. So I think because of that, you know, look at all these night visions I've got, all the armors I've got. To be honest, I think I'm just better off deconstructing the useless guns and selling everything that I can't deconstruct there. Because yeah, I've got all these mods and stuff, you know. And that's going to free up a bit of space for me as well. So it should be good to loot everything into equipment, into MISC now. I freed up a fair old chunk of that. That's still up to 10,000. Yeah, okay. Let's get into the ship, see what we can loot. So I think pretty much got up to about here. Here we go. So we've got even more. So the fuel, how I would fit. So I'll have to go into MISC and equipment for another multi-tool, though actually I could just drop that straight into the deconstructor in. Xeno steel can go in the factory. Yeah. This is basically what I'm been doing. I've just been working through every box one at a time and just doing what needs to be done to it straight away, rather than shoving it all in. I suppose either method has got merit, whether you shove it all into a container and deal with it then, or whatever. So then the T2 repair bay, general. I suppose if you've got the space, then I think I would just loot it all into a container and sort it out from there. And it's stuff like this as well. These 3 boxes over here, they've all got stuff in them. Stuff that I could sell. You know how important having some money is, because we burned it all buying a restroom not that long ago. Right, let me go through. Is there anything in this one? Yeah. Oh, I think I've been through these ones already. Yeah, I have. There was a loot container, red one at this end. There it is, hidden around the corner. See, gotta be on it. Gotta have the wits. So that one can go in, decon in, and this can go in a factory, like thus. And another room down. Did I get this red container? Yes, I did. I think so. So there's both of these down, but we got. Where does this go? Because the fuel O2 is full, so I don't think that will fit in there. I'll have to go into MISC. Yeah. It goes into general. Right. This is why I was planning to do this off camera. Oh, there goes gravity. Hello. Hello. Where's the floor? Oh god. Where is the floor? Is this the room? Hang on. There we go. Jetpack saves the day. Nice. Empty room. Fun. That was quick, wasn't it? And we got some more loot containers here. And here we go again. So general, and then everything else is just. So I could put that and that in the factory. I'm out of range of the base, so I'll put these ones in equipment. And the fuel in MISC. That's a repair station. MISC. I got a lot of fuel out of this thing. It was like 14 million or something like that. All these small fuel packs. That's all from this ship. That's why it's got no power anymore. I took it. It's mine now. The base is back in range. Okay, right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through. I don't think there's much left now because there's these rooms at the top, but I believe these are empty. I mean, this one's got some funky donuts in it, but there's nothing in it. And I've been through the entire ship as well. I couldn't find any writing on the wall about Dr. Weston or any more clues. So I think this is just literally supposed to be the endgame boss fight, which is cool. Which is very cool. Big fan. It was a good fight, and it really beat up the old Thunderstrike quite heavily. But do you know what? I'm very happy with Thunderstrike and how she performed, even though I personally could have done better and realized to turn off drones sooner. Honestly, I didn't do it because I didn't think that it would continue to shoot while the drones were switched off. I don't know why. I just figured that I wouldn't be able to do it. So yeah, despite all that, me and the punishment that the ship put on it, I think she did very well. I think she did very well indeed. So yeah, thank you, Saluz Decor. Very cool boat. Very good at fighting. Very good at fighting indeed. I mean, need a lot of repairs. Need a lot of repairs. But that's fine. We can do repairs. I'm going to do it all here as well. Right. I'll be right back. Right, okay, so now I have 4 deconstructors lined up to deal with all of this stuff, and obviously anything else that I deconstruct and don't want to put in the factory or can't put in the factory. 15 solar panels facing the sun. I have chucked a bit of fuel in there as well. Hopefully, I mean the battery's at 0 at the moment. Solar input is probably not. Oh. Easy, Tiger. Solar input is probably not enough. In fact, almost certainly. 31 PU is using, yeah, 50 kPu. So we're going to be running out of fuel in 4 hours. Actually, not bad. Actually, not bad at all. 4 hours to deconstruct this thing. I wonder if it will take that long. I wouldn't put it past the game, to be honest, to make something take that long. Right. Here we go then. So I need to... I'm going to start at the front. I need to line this thing up with the front of the ship as best as I can. It's got better gun elevation than gun depression, so I'll line that up maybe a bit higher. That should probably do. Device. Multi-turret. That's the container. God damn it. Failing at clicking at the moment. Why is this so low? I thought it was higher than that. I need to raise the ship even higher then. That seemed very low then. Right, let's try that. This... What? Oh, because I'm upside down. Yeah, duh. Here we go. Off we go. Why can't I take the... Oh, okay. There's a bit of a misalignment going with the beam and the crosshair, isn't there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is my life now for a while, I would imagine. And let me just see if I can turn the spotlights on, if they actually illuminate. Nope. I need a spotlight on the front, which have all been destroyed, of course, to see what I'm actually zapping. At the moment, I'm just firing at this blackish blob in front of me and hoping to hit something. This is going to take a long time. But as a result of this, I shall have, I believe, all the materials I need. These are T2 RCSs that are coming out here. It's incredible. All the materials I need for my endgame CV, The Providence, by Kira Yamato. I guess I'll see you guys, because you guys don't have to sit here and watch this. I do. So spare a thought for me for a second, will you? I just sit here and run this. Automated salvaging, automated mining. I mean, that's just distant dreams. Distant dreams in Empyrion world. One day, maybe. Probably not. Anytime. For now, we just have to stare at zappy beams for a while. I'm chatting and I'm waffling on because I don't want you guys to leave me company during the. Oh god! All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. So I've managed to watch at least. Well, I've watched the second episode of The Mandalorian, and I've just rewatched the film Jumanji, and I'm still taking this shit apart. That's how long I've been going at it. I mean, in fairness, let's have a look. Let's see what I've done. The entire front is off, but all of the back is still there. This thing is just enormous, and salvaging it is just taking forever. I mean, let's have a look. Ore and wood. So I've emptied it several times now into the factory. The factory's not actually doing too badly. I just wish there was a better way of doing this. I really do. There just isn't. It just isn't a better way. Iron's full. Like, hang on, where's me? There it is. Iron's done. Sathium's well on the way. In fact, that's probably going to tick over soon as well. Copper's done. Wood. Woo. Got 4 of these thrusters. They're pretty good for Restrum Zirconium, to be fair. Just everything goes in here. These get plastic, silicon, everything, silicon. It's all just trekking up, slowly but surely. That's why this video is so late today. It's like 11 o'clock. I usually upload at 10 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock now. Look, the Restrum Zirconium is done. Jesus. Oh, Elion, could you like, you know how you got your auto miners, right? Could you have auto salvagers? Is that possible? Because this just isn't, like, this isn't a game right now. This is work. This is work, what I'm doing right now. This isn't in any way, shape or form fun or enjoyable or engaging or anything. It's pointing a laser at individual blocks and watching them tick away one at a time. And when something's made out of, I didn't even check, but I'm gonna go with something like 80,000, maybe more blocks, individual blocks. Really? Is this what you want your player base to do? Is this what you literally? Is this the gameplay you want? I'm serious. Is this the gameplay you want? Is this part of the design? This is nuts. This is mental. This isn't good. All right. Why am I doing this anyway? You know. Ultimately, what I could do is say, okay, well, there's 80,000 blocks in here. They're all combat steel. Destroy the object and use the item menu to give myself 80,000 blocks. But you know, the whole premise of the game is not to use the item menu to get everything, is it? It's to use the tools you give us, and you've given us this multi-tool, which I think is fine for sort of delicate work, you know, taking apart a little bit of stuff every now and again. But to re-salvage or destroy an entire ship or station or base or something, surely there's a better way than this. I mean, the only reason I'm taking this apart with the multi-tool is because this is probably, well, this is almost certainly a hell of a lot quicker than trekking through the galaxy and mining with the hover miners, which are also terrible for mining. Auto miners aren't particularly much better either, and especially if you've got deposits switched to deplete like I have, they're useless. I'm just genuinely curious. Is this it? Is this the fun? I know that there's an element in games like this where, yes, you know, you've got to do the graft, you've got to do the grind and stuff in order to get to the fun, but really? This is it? This is my existence for over 3 hours now? Really? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know, I don't know what to say. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the comments? You know, I honestly think that this tool should be supplemented with there's some sort of auto salvaging thing, and put it on a base. Put it on a base. Make that. You see how I've got that Wi-Fi there? Do that. It's just like a repair pad thing, and all it does is put whatever build you place it up against in a green box, just like the repair, and disassembles it automatically over time for you. Yeah, and then I can go to sleep in the bed and cycle time and stuff like that, or go and do other stuff, and then come back to this, top up its fuel or whatever, leave it going even more, something like that. But this is my, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing that anymore. You know, time is precious at the end of the day, and I just feel like that is a complete and utter waste of life and time and everything. It's just crap. I'm not here to play a game that is work. Simple as that. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys a little trick. So, oops, wrong button. This is where my blueprint is at the moment. We are iron and safety are done. So we need neo, silicon, cobalt, and carbon substrate. Fine. P. Statistics. Okay, thanks. So block count 27,348. Alright, fine. But what we need to do is we need to sort of go through the ship and remove anything that's not necessarily a block, you know what I mean? So devices and stuff like that. So let me just move the ship into a better position so I can access the Wi-Fi. So it's things like these thrusters, right? If you go through and you rip these out, and with a hand multi-tool it's going to take a little bit longer in each block, in fairness. But okay, let's just say we go through, we take every thruster off. Do you know what? Actually, you don't even need to do that anymore. You don't even need to do that, because Elion have actually given you the information you need in the CPU statistics. They're giving you all the blocks here. Everything is here. All the information you need. You don't need to sit there for 3 hours. Even more than that. It would have probably actually taken me more close to 6, maybe 7 hours to dismantle this. And that's just not time I have, I'm afraid. It's just not time I have. And that's evident by how late this episode is today. So what you do... Well... Probably the best thing to do is take a screenshot of that and just spawn it in. Use the item menu to give yourself all this stuff, put it in whatever containers you can, and then use the destroy command to destroy the ship. Okay? And I know you can grumble at me in the comments all you want, but at the end of the day, this would have happened, the same result would have happened in about 5 hours time, or whatever, by dismantling this, and I just don't have that time, and I need to complete this task in order to move this series on. Alright, so that's my decision to make, and if that doesn't sit right with you, then that's fine. Thanks for watching. You know, have fun grinding. That's great. You know, and right. So starting with the combat steel blocks, 25,783. And we got like 144 steel windows. So I'm gonna have to put myself in God mode in order to do this, because I can't physically hold 28 stacks of combat steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 stacks of combat steel. There you go, that's what I would have dismantled. Oh dear, there's nowhere for this to go. There's nowhere for this to go. I wouldn't have dismantled it all. It would have gone in to there. It would have gone into the factory, but no, the factory is actually now full. So 25 stacks of combat steel wouldn't have gone anywhere. It would have gone into decon in, as much as that could take, of course, because that's already up to 300. So that can't even take that much. That'll slowly work through that for about 4 days. Okay, fine. Let's ditch the whole combat steel idea. Okay, I don't care about the combat steel. The important thing is, I think, the devices in between. Okay, so T2 RCS is 13. 28 large thrusters. Let's do that. T2 RCSs. 13, 12, 13. Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's what would have happened anyway. That's what would have happened anyway. It would have just taken 4 hours to do it. And then once you've done all this, right, let me do all this, and then I'll show you the next step. I've brought everything in, put it in the factory. The factory is still short. It's short neodymium by about 1,000. Let's have a look. Which neo you got in here? Stack and a bit. Oh, 2 stacks maybe. 2 stacks of them. Yeah. Let's put that in here. Bingo. There you go. 1 second production time. Done. But just to be sure, once you've done that, DI to open the debug menu, and then make sure you're looking actually at the ship itself that you're wanting to destroy. Just look at it, and in that little black box at the top will be an ID number, and then you can just destroy 22148, and it will go bye bye. There you go. Gone. And your job is done. There you go. You can take the afternoon off now. You can actually go and do something fun. You can actually go do something interesting, and not just point a laser at 28,000 blocks for 3.5 hours. That would have gone on far too long. I need to go to bed. I need to go to sleep. I'm sorry. I know I'm being a grumpy arsehole. I'm being a cheaty wanker, but I don't care. You can spend your time however you choose to spend it. I don't choose to spend my time pointing a laser. Well, I did it for 2-3 hours, so clearly I do. But then I have a certain point where I just apparently break, and I've had enough. Do you know what I mean? What are you guys like? What are you guys? I want to hear what you think in the comments. And I don't even mind if you want to call me names and call me a cheat and stuff like that. I don't care. Yes, I did. That is technically what I just did is cheating. But I don't care, because I was bored of that. And I'm done with that. And I actually want to bring you guys an episode. And if I didn't do that, it wouldn't have happened today. I wouldn't have finished that, and you wouldn't have got this episode. Which, you know, you might have preferred at this point. I realise. But there we go. That is the oh, for fuck's sake. That is the drama of this episode. There you go. And I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it entirely up to you guys whether you think that that's called for or that's not. Do you agree, disagree with my thoughts on the elements of this game that are just not a game? It's just not a game. It's yeah. Because I don't think, yeah. I mean, you know, you tell me. You tell me. I've said my piece. Said my piece. Far too long now. Far too much. I'm rambling. So, what I need to do now is take the stuff off the front of the ship that I added in order to half salvage that ship and then give up halfway through, and then repair this thing to template. Because I think I've got the materials. I might have the materials on me to do it. Actually, before we even do anything, let's see if I do. My deconstructors here are busy working through that combat steel, hopefully delivering a bucket ton of satium in a process. Repair the template. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely got that. Eresium zirconium 999. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, let's do this then. So, first thing I need to do is connect to something. Let's connect to, not the ore and wood, because we're about to take that off. Is that empty, actually? Nope. We need to put that somewhere. Will it go in MISC? Yes, it will. Good lad. Good lad. Let's just connect to general. That's the biggest container. That should have enough room to fit this stuff in it. So, gotta take the old multi-turret off. And then each one of these boxes. Okay, there we go. So now that it's back to the state it was before we modified it, Great, let's disconnect from that for a second because now we need to go down here. And connect with this. Now I think iron, copper, silicon, cobalt, carbon, satan, ereshim. We need a bit of everything. Bit of everything. So let's connect to this again. There's my Zask, Erestrum, Sathium, Neo, Silicon, Copper, Cobalt. Carbon substrate is absent. We're going to need to manually add that in. There's the iron. We need to go and make some. Erestrum is zirconium, nice and easy at least. Okay, so that's everything in there now. I think I need to just power that off. And then, assuming this is going to work. Last time I tried to use one of these things, it did not work. Okay, repair the template. Required repair area template is blocked. Please remove obstacles first. Yes, this is what happened last time. I can't imagine what the hell is in the way, but I'm guessing it's too close. That's what it was last time. The thing is, I don't know what the distance is. I should probably turn off the item menu now. There we go. Alright. Move it a bit further away. Is that far enough away? Who knows? I'm gonna let my bad mood get the better of me here a little bit, aren't I? Bad Spanj. Moody. Nobody likes the moody YouTuber. Right. How about now? That's still too close, is it? Please remove obstacles first. Oh, wait, hang on. I know what it is. It's Stella! Gotta take Stella out. Right, hold the phone. Right, how about now? Third time's a charm or something. Switch it off, turn it on again. Ready to repair, finally! Start. Fuck my life, seriously, honestly. I'm so very near. I'm done with this game. I really am. It's this part of the game. It's this end game thing where you kind of like you wanna sort of progress to this sort of serious kit. And I know it's like the cost of entry to this sort of having big ships and all the gadgets and all the stuff like that. I know that's the cost of entry, is you've got to put the grind in and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you've got to remember it's still a bloody game that you're still trying to, and you want to have fun and you want to enjoy, and the price of entry, I think, at this point is too high. I think it's too high. I think the grind is just too much and it's just not fun, and I don't care enough, to be honest. Anyway, on that bitter disappointment, bit like the last one, really. These episodes are just getting more and more disappointing the longer we going. Yeah, on that bit of disappointment, it is time to end because I need to go to sleep and I still need to edit this episode. But thank you very much for watching and listen to me ramble on and be a grumpy bastard. Hope you enjoyed somehow. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.